Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can create your YouTube API key in few simple steps. The one thing you will require to create your YouTube API key is your Google or Gmail account. So once you have your Gmail account and you are logged in with your Gmail account, as I am, you can see here, then just open your Google search and then search for Google Developer Console. So just search for Google Developer Console, and the first thing which will appear here will be from console.cloud.google.com. So we are going to just click on that link, and once you are inside this website, you will be able to see this kind of web interface. Now first of all, you will see this kind of welcome message, and it's going to ask you a few questions. First is the email preferences. So if you want to get some feature emails or special offers, then you can just check this radio button which says yes, or otherwise if you don't want to get those emails, then you can say no. And the second thing is the agreement. So you need to agree with the service related API terms and conditions. So you can read those service related API terms and conditions by clicking here, and if you agree with them, then you can just click yes here. Okay, and then just say agree and continue. So once you click agree and continue, you will be able to see this kind of interface here. So what you need to do first, you need to create a simple project first of all in order to create a YouTube API key. So let's create a project. So in order to create a project, just beside YouTube Cloud Platform, you will see this option which says select a project. So I'm going to just click on this. And then right now I don't have any project. In your case, you most probably will not be having any project. So let's create a project first of all by clicking this plus button. So I'm going to just click the plus button, and here I need to give a project name. So I can give any project name to my project. So let's give code bind. You are free to give any project name to your project, and then just click create. Okay, so this should be code mine in my case. In your case, you can give any name here. So create, this will create a project. You can see here I have once again clicked on the project, and now this project is created, right? So now you will be able to see this project in your project section. Now once you have created your project, you need to click on these three horizontal sticks, and then you will be able to see all these options. Okay, so just click on these this icon with three horizontal sticks, and then we need to go here which says APIs and services. Okay, so just click on this option which says API and services, and we are going to just click on dashboard. Now on your dashboard, make sure that your project is selected. In my case, it's CodeBind. In your case, it can be whatever name you have given to your project. So just select your project on the dashboard, and then just go on the left hand side where you will see dashboard, library and credentials. So we need to click on this option which says library. So I'm going to click on the library option, and in the library I'm going to scroll down a little, and here under YouTube I can see three kind of libraries here. First is YouTube Data API version 3, second is YouTube Analytics API, and third is YouTube Reporting API. So let's say for now we want to generate the API key for YouTube Data API. So I'm going to click on this option which says YouTube Data API version 3, and in here now I can see this kind of interface. So as you may have also observed that there is a enable button here, and it says the YouTube data API version 3 is an API that provide access to YouTube data such as video and playlist. And to enable this, you just need to click on this enable button. So I'm going to click the enable button, which is going to enable this API, which is YouTube data API version 3, and it will take few seconds to enable this API. And once you have enabled your YouTube data API version 3, you will be able to see the disable button also. So in future, if you feel like that you want to disable this API key, then you can also disable it from this button. Now to start using or to get your API key, what you need to do more is you need to read this message which says to use this API you may need credentials. Click create credential to get started. So we are going to just click this button which says create credentials, and now you will see this kind of interface. Here the first option is which API are you using. We are using YouTube data API version 3, so I'm going to let it as default. If in case it's different, you just need to choose this option. And the second thing it asks is where will you be calling the API from. So there are a few options for that. For now we will be calling this API from a web browser, so I'm going to just click on the first option which says web browser. Now what data will be accessed? So we want to access the public data, for example. You can also choose the user data also, which is access data belonging to Google user with their permission, but we want to just use this option which says access publicly available data provided by the API. So we will choose the first option, and then we will just click this button which says what credential do I need. So I'm going to click that button, and then you will see the API key here. So this is the API key you will need to use your API from your browser or any other tool which you want to use to access the public data from YouTube. So just copy this API key and then paste it wherever you want to use this API key. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and bye for now.